Hi everyone, this is Paula from California. Today is part 2 of my Genesis Bible study. Mind you, I'm not the best interpreter as far as the Bible goes, but I do love Genesis. And I think a lot of it is self-explanatory. But first I'm going to show you some more of my journal from Esther Steele's digitals. I went ahead and put lace along the edge, and then I just outlined in black along the closure. I also used a pretty little pearl brad for closure, so it's pretty simple. Just wrap it around and there you go. So what I'm going to do today is I've started some preparation because I don't really like to make long videos. I don't know if people have the time to watch all of them. So I try to keep it down to 30 minutes or so, less if possible. So what I did with the signature is I just used elastic string to bind it. And I may do the pamphlet stitch later, but for now I'm going to stay with this. I really like this because you can add and remove pages. And as I add some of the ephemera, I may decide to go ahead and use a pamphlet stitch. So I have some lines for people that want to write. And then I have Genesis, but I also have my Bible that I'm going to read from. And I'm going to demonstrate some of the pockets that I make. I did a video a while back, one of my first ones in fact, on various kinds of pockets. But for those of you that haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and walk you through some of it. So this one is a book page, and I didn't trim it because I wanted the width. So you fold it in half, and then you fold it up about 2/3 of the way up, and you crease it. And then you fold the first flap over, and then the next one you fold inward like so. And then the two top ones you do the same thing with. You don't have to do the first one unless you want to. And I like to because it's fun. So then what I do is I'm going to fold them the opposite direction. It doesn't really matter if the writing is upside down because I'll probably cover it up anyway. And then, of course, you can ink it. I'll go ahead and ink it before I glue it. I thought I was going to do a collaboration, but I decided that I really enjoy doing it at my own speed, and I love Genesis, so I'm going to be doing different sections of Genesis, and as I go along, I will be doing more with the journal. So now what we want to do is glue glue the flaps down. So I did 3 sides, so I can use the top as a pocket also. So now I have 4 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can decorate or stamp. I might do at a later time. Then we have this one. I love the house. I love a lot of it, but I'm just going to make a big pocket. So I can put little things in if I want to. And here I'm just going to make a belly band. Now this is a kind of a folio. I did a little pocket, and then here's a little flag. So I'm going to make a horizontal belly band. And then when that dries, I'll put that in there. Let it dry first. This is also part of Esther's collection. I think it's a different collection, but it's real pretty. And then here we have some fun pockets. My favorite is I think they're called crooked pockets. So we glue down the base. And like the other one, you can leave the top open if you want to. It's up to you. You can also put a little notch in it if you want. So these are 3 pockets, and you put them on crooked, just for interest. I try to do a lot of prep before I do the video, just to save time. So I've already done a lot of cutting. I did a lot of fussy cutting in front of the TV. In case anybody doesn't know what that means, it's when you have a little pair of scissors and you need to cut a bunch of little tiny things out like this. I sit in front of the TV and cut away. So now you can put it any which way you want. I'll fill the pockets in another session. Oh, I started to make a specimen card. And what I did was, I used my 2.5-inch hole punch, which is this guy. And I do ATC cards, so these little sleeves work perfect for the window. And I went ahead and started doing that to save time. And then I did a two-sided little card that I can glue on. I don't know if I planned that right, but I think I can. This glue dries clear, so I'm just going to add a little dot. And then we're going to glue this part shut. I can go back and just add a little bit of glue on the sides. I don't usually make a two-sided one, so we'll see how that works. Then, of course, we have to make a pocket. Have some green here. Not sure if I'm going to do that. I'll go ahead and use this. I'll just do another belly band. Or I could do a, no, I'll do this. I might decorate that. But I want to be able to take out the specimen card and flip it over if I want to. So I'll leave that there to dry. And oh, this idea I got from Esther Steele too. It's an accordion pocket out of flaps, and you can fill the little pockets with goodies, just like these guys here. Almost fit. That fits. Pockets. And then here's a pocket that I already made, so we'll try. Then I stamped some birds and flowers. And there's some more flaps I made, tags, for another belly band. And this is another side pocket that I've got ready. I love the chair and the books. Reminds me at night, I love to sit in my recliner and read. And there is a little Then we can put in the pocket. And then we have this big pocket, which I can fill up with all sorts of things later or now. Let's see, I can put in this and some more circles. Lots of circles. Those are pretty. So that's it for this time. I am going to read to you. But let me close this up. I like how that turned out. I think it looks pretty with the black lace. And the closure is simple, but it still allows for added. If I want to make it a little bit thicker, I can. So I left off verse 14, Genesis. The fourth day, the sun, moon, and the stars become visible. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God sent them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the 4th day. The 5th day, the second creative act, animal life. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that hath light and fowl, that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth, every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth." And the evening and the morning were the 5th day. So I'm going to stop there. I hope you enjoyed it. I do really love reading Genesis. I'm just going to put a little mark right here so I know where to start the next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please click like. Thank you so much, and have a great day.